However, we must exercise caution. Don't come on too strong, or he will back off. We need to, as they say, hustle him.
This is the Index. I'm Cephalon Sark, your unbiased host.
Fight hard and win, but not by so much as to make the Mark nervous. If Anyo loses by a wide margin, his gambler's instincts will make him walk away and will have failed the Myconians, failed Niwa. Keep your victory within this margin.
Points in the open! Capitalization's trending up! Broker down! Index points up for grabs! Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket! Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! Right in the finances! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! That broker's carrying a lot of points! This is a risky transaction! Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. Sark, striding to the sound of the rotation. Right in the finances! And the index closes!
So be it. The void giveth, and the void taketh away.
Capitalists, are you ready for the index?
This is it, Anyo. If we win this one, we're fighting for the return of Niwa in the next round. That, or we will walk away with your credits.
You're in no position to dictate terms. You forget, this is my index.
Ah, did you hear that, Tenno? Mr. Anyo is afraid he'll lose.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. More points in the vault. Points in the open. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! More points in the vault! Got 'em! Right in the finances! All eyes on that market upset! Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! All eyes on that market upset! Eyes on Broken with many points! Risky move! Got 'em! Right in the finances! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Trading over! Market upset! Tail win! Dark hides from boss. Investors nervous. Brokers in position. The bell about to ring. This is the index!
Mr. Anyo, are you afraid the void is no longer on your side?
Blasphemy! I am an instrument of the void's will. From the void flows fortune to those worthy.
Then prove you are worthy, Anyo. Up your ante, Niwa and the Triuna.
Broker down!
Brokers, you need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Broker down! Annual Corp on the comeback! Lots of investors on the floor today! All eyes on that market upset! Index points up for grabs! Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling! All eyes on that market upset! All eyes on that market upset! Index points up for grabs! Got 'em! Right in the finances! Eyes on Broker with many points! Risky move! Got 'em! Right in the finances! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! All eyes on that market upset! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Got 'em! Right in the finances! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! And the index closes!
The void has spoken to me, Glast. I'll give you the chance you want, but it will cost you dear.
Papa said I was born special. Niwa, he said, you're not just our child. You're the Triuna, our protector. I guess no one asks to be the Triuna. It was just my turn. But without me, the Mumblers will take all of our families. They'll be mushed together like smudged ink. Lost forever. I have to get out of here. I have to get home.
Niwa is the Triuna. That's why Neff's so interested in her. Suddenly, this all makes sense. The Myconians had concealed her abilities to protect her. But why give a child such a burden?
My dear Glast, why are you so eager to tempt ruin for a little girl? You'll soon see how the Void favors my fortune above yours.
Wealth has no purpose until turned against suffering. I'd wager more if I had it.
Your winning streak stops here. The index is mine, after all.
This is the Index. I'm Cephalon Sark, your unbiased host. And the brokers are off. Broker down.
What is this? What's going on? Hanyo, swear on the Void that you're not cheating.
My dear Glast, I assure you I have no idea what you're talking about.
Keep fighting, Tenno. I'm investigating the source of these anomalies.
All eyes on that market upset. Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait. All eyes on that market upset. All eyes on that market upset. Can Tenno turn this one around? Let's watch. Broker down! The Tenno are feeling the pain, financially. Index points up for grabs. Look at this! Nest brokers are rallying and the Tenno are desperate! Index points up for grabs.
My dear Glast, why are you so eager to tempt ruin for a little girl? You'll soon see how the void favors my fortune above yours.
Wealth has no purpose until turned against suffering. I'd wager more if I had it.
My dear Glast. My dear Glast, why are you so eager to tempt ruin for a little girl? You'll soon see how the void favors my fortune above yours.
Wealth has no purpose until turned against suffering. I'd wager more if I had it.
Your winning streak stops here. The index is mine, after all.
Who rules the index? Find out when the bell rings. Let the trading begin! Exciting!
What is this? What's going on? Hanyo, swear on the void that you're not cheating.
My dear Glast, I assure you I have no idea what you're talking about.
Keep fighting, Tenno. I'm investigating the source of these anomalies.
Index points up for grabs! many points look like shiny bait. That broker wants a bonus. Broker down. Points in the open. Carnage. Points everywhere. Wonderful.
Annual Corp is working its way out of debt!
That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. All eyes on that market upset. Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait. Broker down. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. All eyes on that market upset. Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! And the index closes!
Glast, it looks like your crack team of brokers just cracked under pressure. Now I'm in the black. You're facing financial ruin. A deserving end for your contempt of the corpus way of life. They made you what you are. You deserve bankruptcy.
Ergo's suspicions are correct. Neff cheated. I have identified the systems responsible for these cheats. I need you to break into Annual Corp's servers and steal the control codes for his traps. You are here to steal the control codes to Neff Anyo's traps. Only then can he be defeated in the Index.
Tenno, I need not remind you there is little margin for error. The fraudster cannot know we have gained the upper hand.
You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code.
Going.
This isn't a code, it's something else. A recording from Niwa. Tenno, continue with your mission while I decrypt this message. You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code. This is it. We have the code.
You have executed the plan beautifully. Get ready for your next battle on the Index. The outcome promises to be much different.
Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
How much longer can I go on for? The passing will come in a few years with no one to take the Triuna from me. I'll just be gone, surrounded by rusting robots, and the Triuna will be lost forever.
Ergo, what is this passing? What do you know about the Triuna?
Triuna is the Myconian's chosen one. It passes from one to the next in a simple ceremony. A pinprick on the finger is all it is.
A disease.
Yes, likely. The Myconians may be carriers with ancestral resistance to the infestation. Or they are merely keepers of the flame, perpetuating a weaker strain through this ritual.
The infested fear hybrids.
They do, and so the Myconians harvest them without violence. That is their way of life. Eventually, the Triuna succumbs to the burden, and so they must pass it on, and on, lighting a new torch before the other fades away.
Fades? You mean dies. We could cure her before that happened.
Of what? An extraordinary gift? No Triuna would ever want to lose that. They live in honor, to serve their people, for the greater good.
But they're only children.
It's over, Glast. I have everything I want. Niwa is mine, and the sequence's president is in ruin. You have nothing to wager that interests me.
The Myconians do. An old war relic will be our wager. In a way, a product of the void. Something you might have more than passing interest for. Am I right?
Don't kid yourself. What? It's disgusting. It's beautiful. Those colonists would wager this? Don't those idiots realize how much this is worth?
All or nothing. Held in escrow. Are you in, Neff?
Yes. By the void, I'm in.
Excited mood. The index begins soon.
I've grown tired of this, brokers. Dish out your humiliation so I may retire to counting my riches.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. All eyes on that market. Captain.
Wait, what is this? Play fair, you metal wretches!
All eyes on that market upset. Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket! Death taking big hits on the index! Got him! Right in the finances! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Tenno rally on the index! Dramatic! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Bad day for Annual and his investors. Broker down! More points in the vault! Capitalization! Index points up for grabs! That broker wants a bonus! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Shares soar on that brutal capitalization! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! And there's the bell!
Congratulations, Tenno! Just remember, on the index, nothing stays up forever.
Excited mood! The index begins soon!
Brokers, how are they winning? By the void, this is my index! This shouldn't be possible!
Don't you recognize the free market in action, Mr. Anyo? Allow my brokers to teach you how it's supposed to work.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points!
Brokers, what's going on? Are you trying to get fired?
The Tenno are swimming up the index! in the red! The index is up! Index points up for grabs! Points in the open! Big capitalization for Annual Corp! Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points! Will they make it to the vault? Index points up for grabs! It's a hostile market for Annual Corp. All eyes on that market upset. That broker wants a bonus. Index points up for grabs. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling! All eyes on that market upset!
Come on, brokers. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Points in the open! And there's the bell!
So be it. The void giveth, and the void taketh away.
Excited mood! The index begins soon!
Glast, what have you done?
I guess the odds aren't in your favor today, Neff.
Broker down! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! All eyes on that market upset! That broker's carrying a lot of points! This is a risky transaction. Can Tenno turn this one around? Let's watch. Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! It's a hostile market for Annual Corp. All eyes on that market upset. That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. Who will swim to the top of the index first? All eyes on that market upset. Tenno rally on the index. Dramatic. Broker down. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling! Tenno score! Investors get jittery! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Annual Corp on the comeback! Points in the open!
Well, well, look at that. Even a loser can win a coin toss now and then. Now, let's say we do a rematch. I'll throw in some of your old holdings in Eris.
I think we'll cash in now, Mr. Anyo. Don't want to push our luck too far.
What? No, wait just a moment. I have an exciting wager for you. Ore discoveries in the outer sectors. And to up the ante, a new squadron of bursas, hot off the assembly line. What do you say? Are you in? Hello? Answer me!
Lotus, you may now return the child to her people.
She could be cured. Why return her? So she lives a shortened life surrounded by monsters?
Surrounded by family. Her people who honor her. Are you really going to impose your own values on these people you don't understand?
She only thinks this is what she wants. What you call tradition, others call indoctrination. If she comes to the relay and is cured, she'll be free to return to her people if that's her choice.
And the Myconians? Without the passing, their way of life will end forever. Their skills, their traditions, wiped out by a powerful outsider.
They'd have to adapt, yes. We'd do our best to protect them, as we do for all that suffer. Tenno, you've lived through similar obligations. What would you choose for Niwa?
I know our ways might seem strange to outsiders, but there are ways. I would never choose to be anything but Myconian. To be their Triuna for as long as I can. Thank you, Tenno, for keeping my family safe when I couldn't. I know our ways might seem strange to outsiders, but there are ways. I would never choose to be anything but Myconian. To be their Triuna for as long as I can. Thank you, Tenno, for keeping my family safe when I couldn't.